Hello? Hello? Let me stop the music. I ought to start using, stuff. When I mean stuff, I mean, music in the community, but the problem is, there are rights holders who literally don't know how to internet. I don't think they're gonna be happy with me playing their stuff. Anyways, here's Wonderwall. Just kidding. Ooh, that looks beautiful. That's awesome. Okay. Hello everyone. Another beautiful day at youtube.com. And, yeah, it's like as if I was here yesterday. I don't expect a lot of people to come in, because it is early. Probably for that. No, it's like, what, dinner time? So everyone's out eating right now. As far as I know. But, hello. I've made a critical oversight. Oops. Well, it's okay. We can, I don't think I have this exact That is that clip art? It is. I guess I will have time. Okay. Well, that did not work, but what will work? Doing, guess I should do the grapho sound one, because that one's a little easier and I can get it over with. Holy moly. Ooh, okay. What is going on with my Photoshop? Okay. I do want to apologize if you do hear any cars or like any lawn work. My window is open and I do not plan to fix it, or sorry, close it anytime soon. It is hot, it is humid. I really do not wish this fate on anybody. I mean it when I say that. Is that... Surely that's not the... No, there's this one too. I guess they're all a little different from each. Anyways. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. What is going on? There we go. Okay, so, I'm making a couple logos today. Felt like I was in the mood for it, so why not? Let's see, what am I gonna do with this? I think I can do something with this, right? Yeah, I think, yeah, you know what, I can, there's an easy way of doing this logo. And there are, oh, they're the same one. I can use the the one that's just aligned on the filler color, the one that's misaligned, I can do that. There's actually a slight variation with this, but it's usually just like how wide the logo will go. Okay, so I have... That's easy. So what I do first, before I go in Illustrator, is I take this and I straighten it out a little bit. Boom. Looks like it's already straightened out! I'm very picky with my stuff, because I end up... It's basically what I do is basically like, manually trace everything. Right? That won't work. Afterwards, just crop the entire thing. I'm just gonna give a little bit of leeway so I can understand what's happening. Background. Then here, I can just save... I don't want to save that. I'll do PNG, why not? It's not gonna make it any more lossless, right? Okay. Close that. And let me open up. Let me actually set this up stream real quick. Oh, well, okay. Please don't lag. My computer crashes, I will literally cry. And then go buy some air. And then clean it out. Can I? No, I can do that, right? Seems to be okay, right? Can I? Still can't. No, that's right, you have to... Anyways, that will work, right? Let's see. So we have here a we have your circle, which is easy. Draw a circle. Boom. Next is a little hard because you want to gauge how much of a circle you want to gauge like what kind of stroke. Do you want to use a center one? Do you want to use outer? Do you want to use inner? I find myself using inner. I think I abuse it quite a lot. Or no, which one did I use? No, I use outer a lot, but inner can work fine. I think center would be great if you know how to properly kind of gauge everything. I am not a perfect person, so of course I do not know how to do it. Unfortunately, that's okay. That's fine. Whatever works is whatever. Let's see. No, this is center. I can do outer. Outer might be better. If I do outer, all I have to do is just make sure that the circle within the yellow part. This comes from Ponocito Crino. Let me actually switch my. You guys cannot see that. Here we go. I'll hide that. Boom. So this is here, and it looks like we're gonna need a pretty thick stroke. So we're going to put it on outer, right outer, and then up. So and there. So we have our first part here, which is fantastic. Now what I want to do is I want to get this triangle, and to make a triangle is super easy. You get the polygon tool, draw this out, then you change the arrow key. There we go. What we're going to do actually is we're going to switch this around, and for the stroke we're going to put no stroke. Oh. This one is at a very weird angle, and I do not. There we go. Okay, we're here, and I could have made my job just a little easier if I had had a little bit of clairvoyance. That's okay. I think this would work as long as it's within the edges. This should be fine, and this one is also pretty easy. I'll do. Go, and this one. This one, yeah, that one's aligned. We're good on this one. That's fantastic. And this one's easy. Let's see here. What happened to? Oh, that's right. I have to memorize all of these. Fortunately, I don't remember too many of these, so. Okay. This. Everything super level. I think this is. Why was I disconnected? Uh-oh. Nippon General. Oh, Lord. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Sir, I do not like your flag. Ew. I don't approve of that. You gotta, like, change that to something else. Do not like that. I don't know if you're trying to be funny or edgy because I'm Japanese, but I'll have you know that I do not. Also, fucking, like, what is that? Big L, you're using the Navy flag. You're a fucking weeaboo. I hate people like you. Okay? It's probably not good to say on a live stream, but nuh-uh. That's not gonna slam. No, I am Greek. You're Turkish! Hello. Wait, so let me get this straight. Your name is Japan General, but you're Turkish? Like for real for real? Like aren't they like geographically? Oh, wow, what a relief. Another person. Awesome. Love the words. Fun about your channel. Thank you. I do. Unfortunately, a lot of the problem with this is that, it just this doesn't get a lot of respect, you know, and like not a lot of people will, you know, take care of it. Like even the academic. I'm gonna just take a minute here because I know I can't. I'm working on talking and doing my work at the same time. I have like a second monitor, but it's bugging out on me, so I can't have the chat on a second monitor right now. Until I figure it out. Yeah. Unfortunately, a lot of this is just this doesn't get the respect it deserves. Even the academic papers, like. The academic papers are written by people who don't like music. That's my own hot take on it. Like if you've ever seen the Lost Media episode where I talk about the favorite war songs that this guy wrote about, it's like, you know, I am Greek, you are Turkish. I'm just kidding though, because I know what you are, and you're not following me because, you know, you like my content. You like me because I'm Asian, and I don't like that. I would really prefer if you never interact with my channel again, buddy. I know I still have the fucking Instagram DMs, and I would rather not. Yeah, I would rather you not. You know, you basically go somewhere else. I do not want you here. What else? I don't, like, there's so much, like, history. There's also a lot of lost media, and the problem is because of how, like, the typical, like, orbiters, you know, with this kind of music, they're usually people who don't, you know, care too much, I would say. I'm not talking about, like, the genuine, like, because I've met, like, actual, like, genuine people who are willing to look into things. But like this, unfortunately, with this hobby, we have to gatekeep a lot because there are a lot of people who say, "Oh, I really like the." What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop being so silly. Like the problem is, like, not a lot of people respect it. I know that allegedly there was a person who was harassing a music artist to the point where he had left YouTube forever. And he I think not only that, he wiped like any like existence of him on the internet has been wiped because this guy could not stop harassing him. Allegedly, this guy's also looking for another band to like harass and say, "Hey, you can make money off of like, you know, what you wrote to cope with like suffering and stuff," which is fantastic. Of course, I'm saying that sarcastically. No. I don't know why this looks like really weird. Everything should be centered. Maybe it's because my thing's at an angle. But oh, here we go. This is the master logo. That was actually quite easy. If I do say so myself. Let me. Merge. Excuse me, sir. Can I merge you? Hello. Well, this is certainly not working, huh? Do I have to use one at a time? Trust me, trust the process. This has worked before. Just, acting just a little funny. Might have to redo the circle, but might need to move the stroke so it goes inward. That might fix it. I mean, I can keep it like this, but I don't like it when it's like this. I much prefer it if it's all in one shape. I could also just do a method where I add like anchor points and then boom, do that. But I feel like this is like the best I could probably get out of this. Let's see here. Oh lord. Hey, listen, history with the whatever Turkish guy, whatever. I have to break it to you. Can you like read my rules on logos and requests? Cause I've got some bad news for you, buddy. Let's see here. Yeah, everything's aligned, so I don't know what's going on exactly. One thing I would love to do if the YouTube copyright system wasn't a mess is play music in the background. Let's see. But no stroke for now. Here, because like I would love to play stuff. I would love to play like music. It'd be awesome. But I would probably disappoint a lot of people. Like, what? Why are you playing rock music? Why are you not playing appropriate to the video? Right? Like Limp Bizkit, for example. I would love playing like a little bit of Limp Bizkit. You know what I'm saying? I'm an unironic fan of it, of the band. But I like their I only like a select few of their albums. I don't like whatever. Like, I got one of their most recent albums, and oh, that looks right. Okay, so I got one of their most recent albums. I think it's called like "Still Sucks," and it's bad. I do not like it. I think it's like really mid, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure that's up. Okay. Well, that looks quite nice, right? Beautiful. It looks like MF Doom. If I do say so myself. No plays served. Dude, this is my stream, okay? We are not going to start. Well, also that and like the copyright system too. I'm not really interested in that. You don't know the magic of Limp Bizkit, okay? You don't know what their message is. Predicted MF Doom. It's like, dude, MF Doom's still alive in Serbia! Like, he's like probably there with Tupac. Oh, Lord. That's quite fun. Awesome. I think that's a wrap, right? Triangle's a little tall. Let's see. Right, yeah, honestly, this looks pretty good. Fine. I think we did it. I think we have made a beautiful looking logo, if I do say so myself. Uh, how will this work? Doesn't work, then oh well. Thought there was a way how you could do it, but I guess not. So, that will probably have to be as is. Last but not least, I can have the type tool, and this time it's not giving me any problems, which is great. Do is just find the type for it. Try Times New Roman. Times New Roman. That seems to be a close match, right? The cool thing about having something in Latin is that there's not, aside from like the special characters, there's not too much that you're missing out on. You'll always find like something that's very, very close. Unfortunately, with a lot of Cyrillic stuff, none of it really translated to online as far as I know. A lot of Cyrillic that you see on a J card, from what I've been told, and it kind of does look like it matches up, it's all handwritten. But if it's handwritten, then there might have been, I'm thinking that, you know, there might either these people were really good at doing fonts or they had stencils. And if there are stencils, then I would so totally love to track them down, buy them, and then just get them into like a proper font. The R match. I know some person like recommended some really funny sounding font. What is the name of it? I deleted the VOD. Bodoni. That looks. That looks closer. Got that weird. That actually might. It might actually times because M's a little different. New Roman. I love me Times New Roman. America, you have to. No, in America, you have to use that for. Oh, these are old. Very good. And all we need to do is just probably adjust the spacing between lines, which shouldn't be too bad. Should have made the circle yellow. Let's see here. Hey, you are getting really, dude, I'm gonna have to like ban you because you are being a total pervert in chat. I will have to find a way to ban you because you clearly have not learned your lesson. You're like, I'm talking down to a child. I refuse to believe this guy's like a full-grown man. Yeah, let's see. How to be a total not boomer in chat. Let's see. I would really. I don't, dude, I really do not believe that you are here in benefit for a hobby. You are only here because of my ethnicity, and I don't appreciate that. Of course, I can't really reason with predators because predators not only have low IQ, but they're also terrible people anyway, so I really wish you would get a life. That's what my wish is. And I really do hope that you are not. No way. You are 18 years old. Holy moly, get out of your mom's basement. No way. Get out of your mom's basement, bro. Go outside and go breathe some air. No, don't reason with this guy. There's a reason why I blocked this guy on Insta. What a predator. Holy moly. Go outside. Go touch grass. Anime's degenerate. Go to church. Nah, man. This is terrible, bro. I have told this guy numerous times to leave me alone. This guy does not leave me alone. Let's see. Where the fuck is it? Why am I like such like a boomer? I am finished with this guy. I don't know what kind of, what part of leave me alone does this guy not fucking understand, but... let's see. Awesome. Cool. I don't have to deal with that ever again. I hope. Here... Anywho. To answer that, should have made the circle yellow, then go around it. Well, I mean, you can still, like, what? You can still change the color? You can click on this, like, for example, you click on this, then for fill, I can use, like, the eyedrop tool. It's gonna act a little funny, though. Like that, see? Now it's all nice and yellow. And, I have to just remember what the stroke is. Which is what, 9 stroke? So that's the beauty of this, is that you can use this, and you can, you know, change the color of this at any time. Like, for example, a lot of master logos, especially when master became a lot more consistent with their logos, it's just this. Some of them, they use the blue one. I have a VHS from them that I got recently, and they have this. I was actually going to scan it and use it as a guideline, but the logo on the master logo on that VHS is actually smaller than the it's smaller than what's seen on cassettes. And I'm actually kind of surprised, because it's the opposite with stuff like, I have a cassette, like I have a VHS from Renome, or Renome, as a lot of us call it. And, I mean, that logo is huge. I love it. I think it's on my Nova Istargara cassette, or VHS. It's very cool. Which, also, that logo is, for sure. That logo, I don't think I will ever recreate, because that record, man, it's gonna haunt me till the end of my days. Okay. Oh. There, and then... Is it recording? Unless if I can just make that text box. Oh no, you know what? I think it's condensed. That. No, that does look like it's bold. I don't have a condensed one. Bold. Go to this layer, and then we're going quick. And then with this type layer, we're going to expand it. If I can find it. Object, it should be. Huh. Oh, here it is. Expand. And it should be just the object. Boom. From there, I can, it already, like, gets it all into one group, which is nice and convenient for me. And it's a preferred method that I have, and I realized that the M is not the same. Oh dear. Well, you know what? We can make do with what we have. I've seen this logo somewhere. And I will, at some point, I'm gonna try to find it. See, did I white background with red letters? With a red letter. In some variations. Yeah. You'll find that a lot. Like, RTVJ has so many variations, it's hard to keep up. I would probably have to spend an entire day on it. Yeah. It's gonna take a little bit for me to find it. I've seen this font, so I don't know if it's like an older version of Times New Roman or something. I've seen that exact like somewhere. Bonomi. I don't think it's like Bodoni. Someone suggested. Oh, I think I found it. Never mind. It looks to be like that. A little more. I would probably have to make it a little skinnier, no? Oh. I think this actually might be a better match. Hold on. Take this type layer. And I'm gonna take this one and delete one, and then we can no, because the T is not right. T's all kind of weird. No, maybe it is like it's a condensed one. So let me expand this really quick, and then let me test something out. Also, sorry, I forgot to mention, but the reason why I don't put things as their color as is, unless if it's like the GraphoSound logo, is that it's a lot easier to see with black and white. If I work with those colors, I can actually see a contrast. If I left it as the exact color without finishing the final product, it actually does make it a little bit harder to differ, like, which one is the original image and which one is my image, my recreation of it. So it does get a little confusing. That's why it's very important to actually have colors that are a little different. No, I think this is the right one. This Book Antigua one. Just align it here, and then okay. Okay. Yeah, I think for the most part that's pretty accurate. Okay, yeah, all right. All I have to do now is just resize all of them, right? Just here. Up here. Boom. Okay, that's pretty cool. Another thing too is, unfortunately, this looks pretty misaligned, but it's also on how things are printed. Like this J card, I think that I have. This is from was it that 1994 album that Lichinen did? Ponosita Kraino, I think is the name of it. And both of my copies have really saturated prints and are kind of printed weird. It is not as bad as Lubo Granata. That one, I think, oh lord. Hello. So I think that one, Lubo Granata is, like, really bad. One, I've seen a variation where, like, some of the, I think it was the title that got cut off. It's really bad. I do have another album, and that one, it's like a Gooselay album, and that one's cut really weird. Someone messed up while they were hand cutting the J cards. And I guess they ended up cutting too much and, like, whoops, gotta get this part of the font. So when I did scans for that and uploaded it to Discogs, I actually had to, unfortunately chop off a piece of the, whatchamacallit. I guess, like, this one. Should I leave it like this? I don't know if I want to leave it. I know I have to fix the spacing between letters. It's actually kind of hard to figure out where the other stuff goes. See, everything's good except for, like, the end of the A. The E looks to be fine, and the R looks to be accurate. I swear I've seen, like, I'm not making this up. I swear I've seen it. You know what I could do? I could go take the pen tool. And where's my remove pen tool? Yeah, right here. Boom. There. I sort of fixed it. Sort of. Let me... Oh. Really? Like that? Okay, well, I guess for this one, I can also... Then I can move this one here. Up here. Would that work? Looks more like a yacht. Okay. That does look weird. I've seen something like this. Yeah, is that kind of funky? Oh, because this one's, I guess supposed to be slanted too, right? Here, let me pull up that reference image that I... Right. I don't think you guys can see it, but I'm back in Photoshop. Just double checking. No, everything looks okay. That T is just very weird. I've seen it. I've seen a T like that before in, like, other fonts. Like, whatchamacallit? ITC... Garmons... don't remember. Oh, Standard Book Narrow. ITC... Oh, here we go. Opinion of Bosnian war music. It's funky. It's very nice. I don't know if you've heard my own I don't know if I've typed it somewhere or not. But I say, like, the only reason why I don't collect other stuff from any other side right now is because my house is kind of full of stuff. It sounds like a really bullshit reason, but you gotta really trust me on this one. Because I don't collect just tapes. Before that, I was collecting, do I actually have that? I was collecting video games, and I was collecting, like, comic books. The ITC, I don't actually think I have ITC, but I can download it, and then we can see what's there. So, I have a lot. I used to collect even Godzilla figures, and I'm struggling to find room for that. I used to collect, I don't know if I've said this already, but old video games too. My collection is, it's impressive to say the very least. There's a lot in my house, and I'm kind of running out of room. Even with the collection that I have for my tapes right now, I'm about to get like a 4th or 5th tape shelf, and I don't even know if I'm ever gonna have like enough space for that. Yeah, no, doesn't seem like I have it. ITC. No. Do I? I see Impact, the meme font, if you're that old on the internet. Javanese text. Javanese text. Actually, let me see if this is also... No. Well, I tried. How about A? No. Okay. No. Alright, let me see the download for that. What sparked your interest in Yugoslav war songs? I said it briefly in the Turbo Folk Files pilot episode 0, which is the Preamble Ramble. And how do I say this in like the weirdest way possible? It was Super Smash Brothers Brawl is what kind of brought me here. That's the shortest explanation of it, but I can go on a whole entire spiel on how I got into it, and I will gladly go into it if you're willing to hear me schizo ramble for a while. It's all up to you. Let me see that font. Okay. Okay, so I really, I wouldn't even want to say, because I had a deep introspection, and I was like, huh, there's more to that than what I initially thought. Oh, this is actually... Oh, I think this, I can use this font probably instead of what I have now. That looks really... This looks pretty good. I can. Okay, so, when I was a little kid, when I was a little kid, my uncle had a GameCube, and he had like the Model 1 where, you know, you can do HDMI mods on it, and there was a, there was like a few games that I really, really liked. Like there was a Godzilla game on there, which is what brought me into like Godzilla as a little kid. And there was Mario Kart Double Dash, which to this day I will spread gospel on how it is like the best game ever. And you know, I've... Oh damn, that's actually pretty close. I might Yeah, I think I will use this. Thank you for your suggestion. I think this is font that I will use for this one. Awesome, thank you. But anywho, so a couple, like, I don't remember when, but my uncle was like, oh, I'm gonna bring this my game console back up to my house. I don't know if he actually remembers saying this, but he did say, oh, if you don't help me, then you won't be able to play the GameCube anymore. And we're like, oh, okay. 'Cause, you know, Cartoon Network was on, and I wasn't gonna miss that as a little kid. So we never played it again, because we're like, oh man, can't play GameCube no more. So that was that, which, that memory in itself, it was like kind of like a little plant for like old media, kind of. And my mom too, she had like old like vinyl records, she had cassettes, and I didn't really think much of it at the time, but you know, they were there around in the house. And you know, a few years pass by, and I get Super Smash Brothers Brawl. And, you know, Smash Brothers, they have, like, info on trophies and stuff like that. Like, oh, this is on Game Boy Advance, this is on this is that. And I'm like, oh my god. Whoa, now I want to collect old games. I had this huge, like, passion for collecting, like, old games that I myself really do like Golden Sun. I like the legendary Starfy, as in the first game that was only in Japan. I had a drive to get all the old games from my childhood, and then that's when I found out, like, oh, you know, the Japanese games are cheaper to buy, so that's what I did. I think I actually have I have a Soul Silver complete in box with a Poké Walker. I only got it for $45 when it normally goes for like $200 or more, which is awesome. But enough flexing. So that's kind of what started it. Eventually, I would kind of go back to like older formats. I'm going back and back and back, and that's when I found cassettes. And then in this meantime, I'm like, fuck it. You know, I'm hearing all sorts of things about Neon Genesis Evangelion. And I watch it, and I'm like, wow, that was actually not too bad of a show. Now I'm not gonna be like a 500 IQ Reddit analyzer and say it's like the craziest show, or it's like a mindfuck type of show, or whatever, you know. If you have it like a plain, you know, if you don't like think too much about whatever happens there, you know, it's kind of whatever. And you may be asking, well, Random Attribute, what the hell does Neon Genesis Evangelion have to do with the story? Well, that is how I found out about Yugoslav war music. Because at the time there was this meme about the plush toy of a character named Rei Ayanami, which coincidentally is Fred Durst's favorite Evangelion girl out of the trillion of them. No. Anyways, so because it looks just so stupid. Have you ever seen the picture of the Rei plush? I have 3 of them with Burger King crowns. I will literally, hold on. Rei Ayanami plush. Now the newer ones don't look as good anymore. I guess they kind of forgot about the, whatchamacallit? Fred, oh, dude, Fred Durst is in everything. It's like Baya. If you look up just how deep the connections go with Baya, like, you'll encounter them. You will. So that, whatchamacallit, Fred Durst is the worst. Let me see if I can find my dedicated Chrome button. No, I don't have it. Give me a second. I'm going to pull it up. Hopefully I'm not too much of a boomer when it comes to that kind of stuff, right? I was born in 2000, okay? So I'm not a boomer. I like to joke about it. I was actually gonna say, like, Baya is like the Fred Durst of the folk scene, but that is absolutely not true, especially with what Fred Durst has done. Like, holy moly, that guy's, like, Jesus. Let's see. Oh, wait. I see it right here. Hold on. What? What? Webcam? Wait, I just saw it too. Hold on, give me a second. Sorry. Awesome. You see this? Do you see this? This dumb looking little plush. There was an Instagram page dedicated to like photoshopping stuff on it. And doing whatever. I forgot what like the highlights were to it, but it all culminated into one time, because I love old music. I absolutely love old-fashioned like new wave and all these other old bands and stuff. And I hear this and it sounds like, you know, it's like disco music. I know that there's like a technical term like discotheque. It literally translates to disco. And I was like, ooh, this is such a funky song. And it was like Ray, and I think she's got like Rakia and a Shaikacha, and there's a VRS thing on there. And I was like, ooh, this is such a funky song. What the hell is this? And the comments are like, oh, this is Rocky Volovich Panteri. And that's where I found NSA, and that's kind of how I got here. That and I have a gift from my mother. We're not talking like physical, we're talking like an inherent like gift where I go onto a lot of rabbit hole searches, you know, and I kind of document and I kind of keep like a little encyclopedia of information in my head. I do a lot of rabbit hole stuff. One goes into another, which is also a little fun fact about me is I love looking at conspiracy theories and seeing what makes them tick. It's crazy. When you go down to that rabbit hole, you gotta lose your mind. Because some of them get really crazy. But, yeah. So that's how I got here. The fact, too, what really draws me in is it's accessible, but I would say as a hobby itself, if you want to actually collect these things, it's not beginner friendly. You need to know your stuff. You have to pay a lot of money to just get the best equipment. And now since the market is reaching, we're talking like retro game market levels of expensive. I would just say go find, don't collect the Serb stuff. You can try the Croatian stuff. I heard those are pretty cheap if you really want to get tapes. And the same thing with the Bosnian stuff. But I would not touch the Bosnian stuff unless if you know what you're doing, because there's a lot of lost media, and it like a lot of those tapes need a lot of TLC to get restored. So that is how it is. That is how I got into this hobby. So I'd like to thank anime. A lot of people, or at least the figureheads in this community, do not like anime. But I would like to thank anime. I would like to thank Hideaki Anno for making the best Godzilla movie, and for introducing me to war music. And I'd like to thank Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and my uncle and my mom. Let's see here. What music do you listen to other than Yugoslav war music? All sorts. I don't really fit into one kind of category. I like alternative rock. I like nu metal. I like well, I'm very picky about other stuff. Like what was it again? I'm very picky about things. Like, for example, there's punk, but I like the Dead Milkmen, which, funny thing is, the bassist actually lived in Serbia. He fell in love with it after they did like a concert, I think, in the 90s or whatever, and it's a performance that is not online. And I'm like, bruh, there's got to be some. How did they perform in Yugoslavia? Someone's got to have like a copy of their performance somewhere, right? In Yugoslavia. What a thing! What a thing! Okay. Okay. Well, this didn't need a lot of adjustment. It was relatively painless, huh? Anywho. But there's also, like, I like alternative rock, like Stone Temple Pilots. I like them for core and temple. If I want, like, a stereotypical 90s album to listen to, then it's like, what is it called? Tiny Shop? Or Tiny something, Vatican Gift Shop. I don't remember what it was called, but it was before they had, like, a hiatus. Afterwards, their music kind of sucked. I do like Gorillaz. I actually grew up with them. I grew up with that too. I grew up back with the anti-Bush stuff. You know, like American Idiot, and there's Demon Days. You know, the Feel Good Inc. people. What are they known for nowadays? I don't know. I don't like new Gorillaz. They peaked in the 2000s, and they have. I don't think they've made it. Like, I thought Plastic Beach was kind of mid. What else? I grew up with Nine Inch Nails. I grew up with Marilyn Manson, because let's see here. I had Ogre. What else? There was also a band named Solex, and I have a lot of nostalgia for it because it would play in the car at times. So I like that. What other things? I do like me some J-rock at times. A lot of it, like, there was a game that one of my siblings would play, and it was co-developed with Sanrio, the Hello Kitty people, and it would just be like introduction to all sorts of types of, like, music. I think one of my favorites is, like, this really long name band that I refuse to pronounce because it is really long. But I love that band because it's a fusion of old and new elements of Japanese music. But really, I only like a couple of their songs. Let's see. I like that band. Ooh. I like, what is it? Something Bud Virgin Logic? Is that what they're called? I like all sorts of things. Let's see, favorite singer or album from Yugoslav war song? Well, the war itself, that war song shit, I don't know. I don't really have a favorite. It's especially harder for me because I've been mostly listening to, like, a lot of pre-war and post-war stuff. I can't even draw from memory which one I liked. I know I like Pobedica Istina. I mean, I think the funniest thing I'd take away from it is that it is my favorite workout album. It's weird to say, but it's a good album when you're working out. What else? I do like the other one. I'm like, what, the third owner of that one? Olda Zavichayu, I think that is the name, by Ranko Spajic. It's very good. One of the who I call the head honchos of the digitization community, or the digi side of things, with what's his name, Balkan Mapper. He actually has cleaned up and really good audio of that. I don't know what happened to the Patriot release. That one, like, most of their stuff is kind of boo-boo, but I mean, that guy's a very chill guy to talk to, so I do recommend heading to his channel. I gave him a couple of tapes and a lot that went on sale, I think, about a year ago, and he's been gradually releasing some of the content on there. I think he's released everything that isn't lost media that came from that lot too. Get to send this to my client. Sponsored by the shadow government. Just gonna say that out of context. Don't worry, guys. That's a reference to Shadow Money Gang. Google, do not take down the stream. I am not promoting any weird conspiracy theories. Let's see here. Sampled. Satisfaction he did. He also did Smoke on the Water. But I don't know about, like, stealing, like, riffs, because I feel like it's both not only on Baya, but also the arranger, too. I think it's a two-party thing, because Baya has an idea for the song. I know that he's played some instruments, but most of the time it's always audio from, like, the actual album, so you don't know what if he's actually playing the guitar or not in that one, like, Sviet Renome thing. But I like to say it's like kind of like a partisan thing, you know, where Baya says, "I want this," and in this example, who did it? It was okay. It was before Pravoslavsi left. Baya says, "Oh, I want this," and the arranger's like, "Oh, like this?" And Baya's like, "Yeah, like that." I think it's like a partisan thing. What else? There's another, like, sample that he also not stole, borrowed, we'll say, right? But I don't even remember. But like, honestly, I'm not very surprised. I have the mindset of it comes with the territory. I'm a pretty open-minded person when it comes to stuff like that. Like a lot of riffs. I pointed out in my latest video, I don't know if you've watched it, but the that particular like, he will reuse kind of tunes that he sang before. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but Tata is the way how he sings that song is the same way how he sings Yachu da Pevam, which is in Bracia Sadinare, it's in his the little subgroup that he has, the side project, sorry. The little side project he has, Bracia Sadinare. Moje tata zločina rata, right? And he's like, Yachu da Pevam, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, you know? Yeah, I know my Baya stuff, right? Also, fun fact, in Pravoslavac, not the 1994 one, but the 1999 one for the NATO album, it will use a riff that's actually been used before by Slavko Mitrovic Saleta. It is used in a song called Moja deda Ratnik Bio? Is that? It's from a guy named Goran Legenda, who only has, like, was it 3 songs related to war, and then the other ones are just a bunch of love songs? But the motif used in that song was, it like appears, it has a little cameo appearance in Pravoslavac. And that little motif, it derives, or I don't know if it actually comes from him. He steals a lot of, everybody does. Let's see here. Yeah, everybody does. What is it called? Pravoslavno Kolo? Is that what it is? I know it predates. I think that one predates Moja deda Ratnik Bio. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard anything that isn't like Baya or anybody in whatchamacallit, and Nina Trejd, but every song sounds the same. Now, that's not entirely a bad thing, but oh man, in Dosta Mia Rata, it's like you want the album to end. Let's see. Steals a lot of XU songs. Can you give me a couple examples? I'm only gonna ask because that guy, if you look up like what he himself has worked on, Lord have mercy. He's worked on like a lot of songs. He composed and wrote the lyrics to every song in Człowiek Kafansky for Jovan Perisic. He wrote the title track to Kochedate Chuva and did like what 3 or 4 songs. One of them was a Baya song that was performed by Baya in '94 as a duet with somebody in like some 1990 album, some SuperTon album, which then appeared a year before. Let's see, it's the same song. Oh, is it like how Zmajevi is like Panteri, where it has like the same riff and everything, but kind of like slightly altered? Let's see. Wait, are we like talking? Wait, hold on. Are we talking lyrics wise? Because I think I'm on the wrong song that I'm looking up right now. Or are we talking like riffs? Because if it's like riffs, then yeah, of course, it's par for the course. The melody? Yeah, no shit. But it's like Baya isn't the only person who does this shit in the whatchamacallit. In the what, the music industry? I forgot who it was. Let's see. Zakogaza Morato Vao. I will have to not play desktop audio. I'm too paranoid because people have been copywriting everything. If you don't have the original author, it's free money according to some guy named National Radio. Bruh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Bai's gonna get sued. Uh-oh. I think someone's gonna get sued. Okay, I can definitely, yeah. That's very funny. But also very, very sad too. But I don't know. I think it's par for the course. I think a lot of people have done that too. Like, what's his name? Dino Merlin? Is that what his name? He stole like Michael Jackson songs? Was that? I think that's the allegation. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So Dino Merlin stole a couple of things. When I mean a couple, I'm pretty sure it's like a majority of his own discography where he got in trouble. Thompson apparently like stole melodies from like Chetnik songs. I think that one is actually like, I think that one is funny for whatchamacallit, fucking Thompson. Like if you look at his Wikipedia page, no one is defending him. Literally, like, they say in the Wikipedia page, it's like, oh yeah, he stole, like, Yeah, so like I love Wikipedia because it doesn't even fight the allegation saying, "Oh, well, you know, it hasn't been verified," or they don't even like they say they just put it out there saying, "Oh, there's accusations where he's stealing music, by the way." I'm sorry, but I have no sympathy for Nazis. Amazing. Actually, that does remind me, Dragutin Knežević Krunica, which I love him. He's like the ultimate like gatekeeping type of artist because his music is bland and it doesn't have what everyone wants in this community. Which, speaking of which, I can actually recreate his logo right now if I really wanted to. Let me just finish this up. So for Krunica, he's like super like compared to other we that didn't go out right. Oops. This, delete this. Boom. We are done with this one. Hooray. And then again, it's cool to have stuff like this because now I can change the I can if I really want to make this thicker, I can take this and then I can apply a stroke to it. So now, look, it's nice and thick. But I don't need to do that right now at the second. If I need to fix it, I'll do it later. I can save this as, and then boom, just like that. And we are good to go. Now I can start on another one. This one shouldn't be too bad. But I love Krunica because he is like the ultimate like gatekeeping type of artist that I'm looking for. That guy is way too like, I think he, out of every album that he has, there's only one which, at least in my opinion, is available. Like it's a lot. It's more inclusive. It's a really weird term to say, but honestly, it's the best way I can put it. Because that guy is just mostly folk. We're not talking about like, you know, the folk that you hear at SuperTon or SuperTon or even Master, we'll say. I mean, that boring, very boring music most of the time. I like also his tapes are always like in really like the way how they're duped is really bad. And you will never ever get a consistent result. I actually have a restorable copy of one of Krunica's albums, but it is cut off by a lot. I got another copy some time ago, and it's bad. I can't use it. It's super bassy, like most of his like dupes, which is just truly a loss, is what I will say. Truly a loss. Where is my Krunica album? Weird. This is what I'm looking for. There are 3 Graphosound logos and on. Okay. Get started on this. Let's see. There's a term we call find melodies. Just oh, okay. Opinion of Japanese 80s music. Why? I mean, it's music. I do love, if anyone wants to hear anything like weird, like electronically weird, I do recommend, listening to P Model, their 1992 rebranding album? That one is really cool. Speed Tube is like one of my favorite songs of that album, but it's solid. It's all around solid. Uh-oh. Hello Mr. Hello Mr. Layer. What are you doing? I will drag this image. I'm gonna bring this image, I'm gonna drag it into this. Hopefully nothing weird happens. Now, I myself cannot play High Speed Tube. I thought if you think Renome is bad on people trying to re-upload their content, you have not faced the ire of Japanese companies. The company Toei actually got into legal trouble because they found out that they were overstepping their legal boundaries when it came to doing copyright takedowns. Which yeah, you don't. If they can abuse the system, I would not. I wouldn't make them mad. You blue? No, you're not blue. Making this will be quite easy. I think I will do. I might want to make this. See here. Nice record logo, a book. Yeah, too bad this music's like inaccessible to a lot of people. As in, it's probably not gonna be what they're looking for. I myself, I'm not a connoisseur of like Runitsa. I just know like some of his music is good, but it's certainly not the best. Let's see. In regards to Japanese 80s music, it's music. I don't know if you wanted a more sophisticated answer, but that's all I really got to say. It's music. Anywho, I really wish I could play that P model album because that it's very good, but I am not going to anger, and I really don't want to strike on my channel, especially now since I'm a little concerned. My channel actually might be targeted because a certain somebody doesn't know if they are if I know who if it's who I think it is, and they might not know how to internet. And if they don't know how to internet, well, that puts my channel into hot water. I think. Which actually reminds me of that comment that you had said. I was gonna call you Magia, but that is not your name. Let me pull up the chat. I wish I had my second monitor. Let's see here. Bought the rights for the song. Yeah, that reminds me, like the current state of the of like copyright here is a joke. I think it was like the rights to a lot of stuff, like even the Lepi Micha stuff, it's an absolute joke. My hot take is make this public domain because nobody needs to make any money off of it. It's a good observation piece. If you don't like what the Serbs say in their songs, you can use it as okay, we will never do this. It won't happen again. You know, that kind of stuff. You know, it's good for a historical thing, but making money off of it just makes me feel kind of like uncomfortable, like super uncomfortable. But I suppose if certain labels still have their presence, then I don't know, maybe one of them might have the rights to these albums? I don't know. Let's see, nice record logo, a book. Well, something very interesting is, at least with Graphosound, is that there are 3 variations. There's a professionally made logo, which, as far as we know, has only been used on 2 albums. I own both of those. And they're not really much of anything. And then there's also the super early design, which is, like, I think before 1990 something? Like, I think it's like before 1990? That one was used. So, every logo is very unique, but his music sucks. I'm sorry. Krunitsa is a no-go for me. The record on the Graphosound... What the hell is happening in my neighborhood? What the hell? Sorry, someone's car alarm was going off. Someone just kind of revved their motor. You know, I'm really not bullshitting when I say I live in LA. I said it numerous times. But the funny thing about LA is that it is huge. I think LA is as big, or the county itself is as big as a country in Europe. I'm not over-exaggerating when I'm saying that. It is huge. So if I meet fellow other Californians, they are, there's a high chance that they are literally a couple countries away, if you want to put it in a European perspective. Literal countries away. Let's see. Yugoslav War, except record label making is just wrong. Yeah. Unfortunately, national radio... I wish I archived it. I want to say that he deleted it when he got under hot water. I know that he did delete something when people came in and said, hey, you know, you shouldn't be making money off of people suffering. I know when that happened. I think... he said that he made like $500, or like he had like $500 and he donated it to Ukrainian aid, which is fine, but it's like, hopefully he did that through a job, because the current allegations with him is that he had made money off of the stuff that he uploaded on Spotify, and he would upload a bunch of these like albums and stuff. It is crazy. Who is this? Who just came into my... Ooh, tomato. Corny. Let's see here. Hello, my Wi-Fi sucks. Hello, Kiev. What really grinds my gears is national radio clones. And I mean, cool, you get to oversaturate the market. It keeps the people who actually make their effort more hidden. Which, yeah, it sounds like very bitter, but honestly, when you really think about like the people who get into this kind of music, it's for the best that we, you know, keep things a little more hidden. I think it was, whatchamacallit, semantics is key, especially in the English-speaking world. One of the songs from Oda Zavichayu is, I think, the title track, which is Digi Shvavo Davidish. And if you look up the song online, right, you see all these national radio clones saying it's a World War I song. And if you look closely at a lot of these, they just say, oh, it's a World War I song. And when you say it's a World War I song, people think, oh, people in World War I sang it. But I had to, like, double check. It could have been, like, a bias situation with Morim Plovi Yednabala Barka. Sorry, burger accent came through. But where, like, Baya actually credited, he said he wrote the lyrics and the music, even though it's a folk song. And everyone wrote it. Narodna is usually what's used as the credit, but we're not gonna get mad at Baya today for that. So I went to go look at the J card of Oda Zavichayu because I actually have it. And I was like, wait a minute, no, it's not. There's no Narodna credit. But from what I have been told, it is a song about World War II. It is not a World War I song, my bad. It is a song about World War I. It's not, a world, at least that's from what I look at it. I'm very picky about semantics because I feel like not a lot of people kind of have like, oh, okay, it's about World War I. When people see World War I song, they think it's a folk, everyone sang it back in World War I. That is my 2 cents. It's a World War... No way! That is a DRD thing? You are You are... There is... No. I don't believe... Who messed up that bad? Can someone tell me who messed up that bad? Like... Sweet summer child. Oh lord. Lordy lord lord. I might have... Okay, perfect. Now it's just aligned to the center. You know what? Let me switch around. Whoa, Mr. Gradient, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. I don't remember asking for you. There we go. So, I know what you're gonna say. Random, this doesn't look right. You gotta refine the edges. We're gonna do that in a bit. Don't worry about it. I know, I will get to it. We will be getting to that in a little bit. Also, today is Tuesday. Do you know what that means, guys? Do you know what that means? Today is 70-cent boneless chicken wings at Wingstop. Jesus. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't get it out of my head. I've always wanted boneless wings. But I thought, oh, it's gonna be bone-in wings, and I do love my wings. I love chicken wings. But it's boneless, and it's like, okay, I guess I'll eat glorified chicken tenders then. Let's see. Moram Plovi could be a folk song, not entirely true. Moram Plovi is actually, it's a Chetnik song. Baya is not the first to make it. It is a Chetnik song. What's his name? Milan Micha Petrovic. He sang it. I think he's like the earliest. He's done like the earliest recording of that song on an album. And he sang it first, as far as I know. I don't know if Gedja sang it for the Chetnik compilation. I'll have to double check on my copy. I can actually do that right now. Right. 12. I only found out about Morim Plovi Jedna Mala Barka from the 20 Chetnik compilation thing that Kernitsa himself released, which I doubt has the that he ever got the rights for.
But at the same time, I think he's a lot more prolific than I assume. No. Maybe it's on the 18 song compilation. Morem Plovi at the Malabarka. Let's see. Oh my god, Marciala Kralia Petra Garda. Oh, wonderful. Doesn't that bring me great memories of Dessa's album? I might have. Oh no, yeah, I have to start scanning stuff for Discogs again. So I have a VHS from Master. I have to find a good time to send it off somewhere to get it digitized. But I have no idea where most of the music comes from. That's gonna be fun. Fun, fun, fun. Let's see here. Oh, I was okay. Sorry, I'm looking at chat again. Very cool. Okay, sorry, I was looking at something. What is it called? Like 18 like greatest like Chetnik songs or something? I found it. It is also released by Master. Awesome. I can't read all that. That is too small. No. Okay, I don't see it. Weird. I know that Milan Micha Petrovic performed it like what in the 80s? It was on like some sort of album. It sounds more like a lullaby though instead of an actual like song. Some of his songs are a lot more lullaby-y. It's like, man, I don't want to go to sleep right now. I don't want to cry right now. I'm good. See if I can remember. Yeah, I love this because I can see the strokes. I can see like the brush strokes made or pen strokes or what. Well, that did not look good. I can draw in a straight line. Can. Now this looks super weirdly curvy. Unless I don't like how that. You can see like the brush stroke here. I think maybe I'm looking into this a little too much. This. I'll be connecting these shortly, I think. It's clearly another brushstroke. It's Yeah, I guess that works. I would have to fix a little bit of the brush strokes, but that looks good for now. We'll probably have to reconnect everything. It looks good. Let's see here. Oh, hello. Oh man, the gang's all here. Hello, Bashomoya. It is great to hear people. Younger, oh lord. If it isn't the Yarn Misery kid. Your younger brother. My hot take is, maybe don't have kids in the hobby. Chat, go ahead. Fucking tell this like poor kid. Oh, I know who you are. I know what you are. Terrible. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's. Hello. Can I? Okay, I can't do. Well, I will have to manually move this. Onward, my trusty steed. Boom. That looks kind of. There we go. Looks very weird, but you know what? We're gonna just have to make things work. Why not? Round off your. Yes, we can. I'm gonna actually have to move this somewhat. Yeah, okay. That doesn't look half bad. You're off. Uh-oh. Rut-row raggy. Not my pop-out chat! What happened to my pop-out chat? Oh no. My pop-out chat! I closed it on accident, oops. Okay. Be gone for some time. Very good. Enjoy your con. Let's see here. Right. Looks kind of messed up. Looks very scuffed. Oh, this here. I low-key just want to keep goofy all looking brush strokes. I will have to change it at some point. Oh. Oh, that's beautiful. If we... Oh, well, you can't see anything. My dot. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Nicely done, right? Quite nice. I don't know why Krynica had a lot of it was like 80 something. What is your color? 98. I will keep it like so, and then we'll just kind of fix up the colors. This is done mostly for contrast purposes. I do want to see other variations to make sure that I'm doing this correctly. That blue looks a bit too light. It's for contrast. If I make it the same color, then it's going to be a little difficult to gauge which one is mine and which one is the original image. It's the reason why I put the master logo the way it is, because it's a little hard to see. You are in the wrong direction. Oh. Let's see. That would work, right? With love. This one looks like a Cheeto. Beautiful Cheeto. Extra. No, not keyframe. That's animation. Oops. It's an animation. It's an anchor point. Is maybe I should have done it in line. Maybe I should have put this as black. I think that would help me out a little better. Put it like this. Fix up the anchor points too. Maybe there's too many anchor points. Hold on. Oh no, this one actually, hold on. I think I don't know what's happening. Okay, that would work. By the pen acting, but it is. I hate Cheetos. Powder gets everywhere. Graphosound Cheeto is real. We are in Cheeto Gate currently. See, look, all of these look like Cheetos. Like, I know I'm like a little on the nose for Adobe. I'm like Mexican. Of course I am, because I'm from California, but dang. Think they'd be a little bit more subtle about this? We're in Cheeto Gate. That's bad. That's bad. That's not like YouTube friendly. I'm sorry, YouTube. Something brand friendly. Okay, let's see here. There's like a debate going on in the chat about like Cheetos. I just want to say that everyone is wrong. Yeah, stay in school. Okay, so this is slowly coming together, which is awesome. Another thing too. Whoa, what's happening? Whoa, what's happening? Oh Lord. Illustrator does this. It's very inconvenient for that. A lot of paranormal things happen with this program. It's awesome. I love Adobe so much. Let's see. Oh, buddy. Oh, curvature's a I love this program. I love it. I love it a lot. I love Adobe. You should so totally buy their product for about $300 and something a month. Isn't that a steal? Wow, so great. Everyone should buy their product. Buyer satisfaction guarantee. That looks. This one's a little groovy today. Low-key want to keep it, but it's not in the original thing, so I'm gonna have to stop the fun here. Rest in peace. Let's see. One straight line down, almost. Acting like. Okay, we good. Barbecue chips taste what I'd think battery acid would taste like. It just tastes like a dry rub. The best chip in the world is salt and vinegar. And I will not be debating anybody on that because it's true, and you know it's true. If it doesn't make you cough, if you accidentally breathe in the chip powder, then you're eating genetically modified, inauthentic garbage. YouTube, that is a joke. I don't feed into those conspiracy theories. It is a joke. Mods, do not take away my channel, thank you. Okay. This looks a little... why is this misaligned? And round these up into their own little thing. Why do you look a little weird? The preview, it looks fine. Why do you look like that? Maybe the stroke is just not thick enough because I guess the pen kind of bled a little more than expected. Okay. I mean, where's that tiny piece? Maybe not. I think that will actually do. That looks pretty okay for the most part, right? Actually, yeah, it's supposed to be that round. I will have to move this anchor point. Or I can just change the... Oh, oops. I meant actually take the line, not its anchor point. Oh, please have mercy on me. Where are you? It's the other one. The other one, so I can probably move the two. Move this up. And move this away. Take this back piece. I can take this and make this the new back piece. There we go. Improvising. Isn't that fun? Definitely a lot. It's kind of sad because I love graphic art. I love it as a passion, but just I wouldn't have enough, like, honestly, I would not have enough, like, effort to really make it, like, a career. It is a brutal truth from... Whoa, okay. What's happening here? Ah, okay, I see. 70 cents. Might actually have to reduce the number of anchor points to get a better... Okay, awesome. Not by a lot. I'm not gonna repeat myself. Yarn, please look at the rules with logos. I do not do requests. Y'all gotta read my rules. I put rules in for a reason. Put in my rules. Look at the rules. The rules. This is why I put it on my server. Some guy just came into my server. He said, I read the rules. You read them too fast. I hate to break it to you. You read them too fast. Read them again. There's something at the bottom that you missed. We need the curvature and clutch. Hopefully not. What is happening in my neighborhood? You know what? That would work. This would work. Remove this anchor. What did I do? There we go. This here, boom. We've done it. We have finished this line here. Plus, if it's sharper, then I probably would fix. Might actually have to. Oh no! Wait, hold on. Here we go. We're making this a lot more hand drawn. I'm gonna add an anchor point here. Just gonna kind of move it around. Might need to move too, right? Hold on. This one. I might need to move or put this here. Here, so it's a little more rigid. Oh. We go. Okay, I think this isn't too bad, right? Let me just double check this. Blob in it, so we're that. Right? Not too bad, right? See where this one. The bottom line page. Somewhere here. Ah, here it is. Like. Okay, I think I know what I'm looking for now. So you go down here. This is supposed to be here. All the way down. Take this anchor. Send it all the way down here. And okay, I think we're getting somewhere. And how they did the lines too. This is so interesting. And right, where's the top portion? I think it's this. Oh, oh no, it's the other one. Here we go. This one. Oh, there's two lines here. Wonder, maybe it is, and then he added it on like that. I want to say that it's pretty. Okay, I think this is probably gonna. I mean, honestly, I think this is the best I can like make it. So let me just. This I was about to say on mute. I think that looks pretty good. It's beautiful. It's hand drawn. Let's see here. My aunt's house is probably worth $1 million. Awesome. Please don't do not disclose too much of your family. I can do it because I am the arbiter of my own stream, but please don't do it, especially because as far as I know, I would say you are not at that point where you can freely disclose information at your own discretion. About to say discrimination. That is not the right word. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful Grapho Sound logo. Very nice, very simple. Where's my artboard? Now we have this one. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this layer. Oof. Yeah. So that is one. I could, if I really wanted to, I could just open up like another artboard and then start working on another one. But the problem is, working on like another artboard kind of becomes a little CPU intensive. I would say. But we could probably start another file and continue to work on this. Certainly, at least. I love this. This is a very nice look. Maybe the page. What happened with? Uh-oh. No, okay. I was like, shoot, what is happening with that? No, it's fine. It's normal. No worries. Look at that. A nice little Grapho Sound logo. Oh, it's so adorable. It looks like it's a slice of kabocha. Oh, you get this fit to artwork bounds. It's very fun. Very nice. I can start using this somewhere, I suppose. I can't call it. Aren't most houses in LA worth $1 million? Honestly, yeah, I'd have to agree that's true, but it's mostly because realtors like to market off of tourists who come in and trash up the place. Like, to go on a small little tangent, a perfectly good neighborhood just got torn down and it's gonna be for quote-unquote affordable housing. And I'm gonna tell you right now, just like with another quote-unquote luxury apartment that I swear is empty and nobody's in there, like, there's not gonna be a lot of Section 8 housing. They're all gonna be reserved for something else. I know I don't like politics on this channel, but like, on God, I don't like it when like my city does stuff like that. It's very scummy. Let's see here. Is that your scan of Za Otajbino Mumchilo, or do you not have it? I would say a dead giveaway to a lot of these is if you see it in like incredibly, like if you see like the image that I import is large, most likely it is from either somebody else or it's from my personal scan collection. I have actually tried to work with like crusty, like compressed images. It is not fun, and I'm very glad I don't have to do that. I'm very picky with what I end up taking up, and thankfully this is not one of those cases. Let's see here. So now we are done with this one. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And the cool thing too, as I've demonstrated, is that you can change this to any color you want. I don't know why there is a stroke now, but anywho. Oh no, all of these are brush strokes. See? You can do all sorts of colors. Manually, I'd have to change that, the inner thing for the little, the plocha. Do that. All sorts of logos. I do want to apologize in advance if anyone has epilepsy with that. I'm sure that was not fun to look at, so I do apologize. This one, take this one out, and then stroke. Like that. See? Now we've made it even more J-card accurate. And then from here we can always... It's always good practice to name your layers. I don't always do it, but it's good to have. Like, book and record and record hole. That sounds really inappropriate. But there, see? Now we are good to go. So that's that. There's also another variation, which is really cool. Let me, I'll do it by Photoshop. I think it's a lot easier to do, because this logo always appears, when, whatchamacallit? The logo appears, like, in the early albums. I think the only exception to that might be Triff Traff Truff. Is that what the name is? Where is Photoshop? Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. There we go. I have this. It's my favorite cover. I'm glad I got this for not too much money. Ooh, this one's actually gonna be pretty hard to recreate, so most likely I'm gonna have to make a shape and then warp it. Probably, maybe, sort of. I did forget to say this a while back, other than no requests of any sort. This reminds me of the Yugo Disc logo. I think Yugo Disc probably has like their own like vector readily available for you to use. You can use like a vectorizing software to get you at least what you need. Now, I myself don't do requests, but I'm technically doing it for a client. I am not being paid to do this, is what I want to say, but... Already straightened. Really? Is that seriously already straightened out for me? Okay. That's pretty uncommon for a Krunitsa album. Is that aligned? Not aligned. No. I got really excited there for a second. That's actually looks like a blue ink. then on here. No, wait, no, it's straightened out. Okay. Just kind of messy. Go, and I just need this just in case if there's anything else that I need to put up. It's very cool. I think this reminds me of the memorial that they made for whatchamacallit? Half Hugo disc. They look pretty similar. It's the exact same, that half. Well, it's very funny that you mentioned that because Krunitsa actually worked at Yugo Disc, if I'm not mistaken. He worked on a Tromeja album, if I'm not mistaken. It's not the same one that Baya worked on, I don't believe. Let's see. Baya, right? Rest in peace, buddy. Writing an arrangement. Yeah, so he wrote for Zvutsi Tromeje, which got re-released by Nina Trejd for whatever reason. Yeah, so it was by Zvutsi Tromeja, which is kind of funny because Baya worked on a Tromeja album, but not from Zvutsi Tromeja. He also worked on a Bora Derlyacha album, apparently, which is interesting. Maybe it's a cover. Bora has done a lot of covers of, like, Baya songs. Sort of. Okay. Take a adjustments presets. No, thank you, Illustrator. I mean, Photoshop. I don't need that right now. So funny that you actually say that. I'm pretty sure if you look at it, it might be. No, you did mention it's the exact same. I'm pretty sure it is. Aside from, I think it's what? No, it is. Oh, he probably. Oh. Hold up. I think you're onto something. Now, I can't show my screen right now, but I think that chat, do you think the reason why Kernitsa changed his logo was because he got into legal trouble over it? Do you think Yugo Disc noticed and said, "Hey, you can't do that"? Like, I know the whatchamacallit? Like, I know the copyright situation for Yugoslavia, you know, the plagiarism and all that, it's whatever, it's like commonplace there. But, like, do you think that maybe, just maybe, they got a little bothered and they told Krunitsa that he was not allowed to use this because of the logo? I mean, it's far-fetched and most likely. Thank you. I do not need Photoshop, please. Just to PNG. I know it's a stretch to say it. They probably didn't really care. But it does bother me a lot. That, I mean, yeah, most likely, worst case scenario is that they don't care. There's also that one other logo, and I'm pretty sure it's made out of clip art. I will at some point ever with it. Okay. Now we can focus on this. Usually I have to drag the image here. And then I can actually make like what, another layer instead of two. This one I can make sub layer and then disable this and then get to work. Now this one's actually easy. I can make the record right now. We're gonna have no whatchamacallit. It really should be an oval, huh? Have this. We're gonna create a rectangle that can cover a majority of it. You can even overdo it. Make room for stroke. Yeah, I think this will be fine. The rectangle. You have to remember this. Boom. It's our first half circle. Stroke on it. Cut a little more than that, but that's okay. This is okay. Now we're gonna have no. Afterwards, we're gonna create a semicircle. Actually, we're gonna duplicate it. This one. Boom. See? Now we have another one. And this one we're gonna make all black. You know what? I'll fix this black later. This is what we call Illustrator black or web-friendly black or something like that. Super easy fix, but I'm not doing that right now. Then we have this. Make it white. Color. Color. Even smaller. This small. Want. And it's like this. Up a little. Billion butt lift. Sorry, that was absolutely cursed. That was terrible. I am sorry. I am very sorry. Okay, so we have assembled our logo. All I have to do is get the good. If I change this, I can downsize this. Move up here. Okay. A little bit of a compromise because you can. Oh no, you can clearly tell that he. Okay, so this one I can definitely tell. He drew this. It's just because the print's kind of misaligned and stuff. It should be. Gonna get a stroke. Okay. Have this. Now. me get these and capacity for. This is a good case study as to why we do not do things with the exact colors. Because now it's a little, but it is doable. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me know. I forgot. It's not automatic. I have to open up Photoshop at some point again. Let's see. Logo on the 20 songs. San Nicola. Yes, that's the logo. I mentioned it earlier. It's also on Zaotajbinu. It is also on Zaotajbinu, the re-release. And I have that. I'm pretty sure you can make it with all sorts of clip art. Boom. Further inspection. I don't think. Me personally, I think of the Metro. I am revealing personal info. We have this, so now we can take all of these. This layer. That's weird. Come here. Now we can group. This actually looks quite nice. Beautiful. It looks fine. It looks a little weird because these are hand drawn. So it's okay if it's a little inaccurate. It's okay. It's gonna look a little weird because it is kind of oval-y. These will be good. So group those together. And we're gonna name this the record, because this is the record port. Actually, hold on. Record. So that one. Then we have this. Now the book. Now the book's gonna be a little harder. I'm definitely gonna have to use either ovals or like a special brush. I want to see if I can find other variations of this. Other grab the record is on the bottom. No. I'm making it a little easier on myself by doing this. Cause the original, I don't know if you saw me working in Photoshop. I know it was kind of after the fact, I believe. But, it's sideways. It's supposed to be sideways, and I will be fixing that. That is bizarre. I don't know. I don't think there's any other album with it. 1990 is when the guy changed the logo for whatever reason. Weird. Like the only time where I've seen, not one time have I seen the other one. That's crazy. I haven't seen anything else. But it does remind me of look pattern kind of reminds me of the Yasonovat's the statue. Memorial statue. Just the shape of it does. I don't think I think it's a coincidence, to be honest. I don't want to start peddling all sorts of strange conspiracy theories. So yeah, but it is a very interesting thing. So what I'm gonna probably do with this one is most likely made with this this. What I'm doing now is just kind of generalizing every I cannot imagine. Ah, you can see the stencil that he drew over the straight line. This. I have to take matters into my own hands. And here? Right. This is our completed shape, as you can see. It's generalized, it's very rough, but this is where the magic happens, you know? We're gonna start, working around these. So if I want to, say, round off the corner, so see, it's already this because it's Richard. Here. Oh. Do the same thing. We'll remove this one. Sometimes I will put too many anchor points. Hey, we all make mistakes. Straight. What the hell is on that radio? I just heard that. Anyone hear that? Let's see. Change the see. Okay. Might be a little too round to be. Guess that. Oh no. Okay. I was like, why is this happening? Oh. I have to get about. Boom. Oh, okay. Now I understand this shape a little more. Alright, well. Pretty good. We are making some progress. I didn't expect to be making a whole bunch, but you know. It's looking really. Oh no, okay. Yeah, I already addressed this. I was about to say, oh no, yeah. I already said it. I will say it anyways, because why not? Yeah. It's gonna look like that. I typically do that, so it it kind of looks okay at least. I have like a general idea how it's supposed to. I want to move the. Don't worry, everything gets fixed up at some point. Eventually it gets all kind of fixed up and everything. Too much of an issue. Is too soon? Actually, yeah, I did it way too. I put it a pixel. I mean, from far away, it doesn't look too bad. Um. Hey, it's here. It is very hard to do. Don't really have a lot to. For lack of a better. But it's doable. This is absolutely. It does look like, again, if you look at it from like far away, you won't be able to tell. You do kind of resize everything that the tracks begin to show, and it's like, okay. Everything looks oh. Let's see. I might actually want. Uh, do not want that line extended, thank you. Okay. I have this pretty much. What, like an hour to probably do? Right? Still doing grapho sound, or is this master? Yeah, like what Yarn has said, it's grapho sound. This is actually the second logo that I'm trying to create. So far we're doing okay. Oh no, I'm over there. Alright, so give me a second. I'm gonna BRB really quick. I don't think I have a BRB screen, so let me show you all MS Paint and what I do stuff. Maybe before I do end off stream. I think this might be a long stream because it does take a while to make logos. Maybe after this one, figuring out everything, I'll probably end the stream and end it. For now, let me do a file. MS Paint. This will work. Attack on Titan thing. Attack on Titan. Lord, have that ending. It's a very old. Well, it's not old. Gosh, I can't believe it. We have this here. That. Here. The wings. No, I'm not gonna go get wings yet. I'm gonna probably eat that for. Just gonna probably eat the gnocchi or. There we go. Now I'm gonna have that there, and then I'm gonna BRB for about a couple minutes. I gotta go get like some water or something. I gotta get hydrated real quick and go have like a small little bite to eat. I should get it DoorDashed. That sounds awesome. Spending money on DoorDash. Wings logo thingy. Oh, okay. I know what that is. I myself have never watched it. It didn't appeal to me, but I know what you're talking about because that is everywhere. I guess it's like popular with middle schoolers. And it still is. But I don't know about that ending. I don't think that ending's like for middle schoolers. At least, you know, the younger, the 6th and the 7th graders, you know what I'm saying? Let's see, music should I put on? I have to be careful with live with YouTube because they are super they are very, very picky with what the, whatchamacallit. What's the ending to Attack on Titan? Eren Yeager turns into a crow and then watches, what's-her-face get, you know, live a happy life and have kids with somebody else. I think that's what the ending is summed up to, and like people were like rightfully pissed about it. Oh man, if I wrote an ending like that, oh, that would be awesome. Imagine that. People did not let that slide. They were like, holy moly. Let's see. Oh man, that's like it's kind of funny because it is wild, but it's not like the crazy. I think Fire Force has like a really crazy ending. And I've been meaning to read it. That one. I've been meaning to read like Burn the Witch, which is by the Bleach author, and Soul Eater, which is also done by the creator of Fire Force. I've been meaning to get a lot. Yeah, I haven't really given up on watching and reading things. It's just the people surrounding that kind of content are not the most mentally healthy people, unfortunately. Yeah, Aaron got the... It sounds about right. I think he like turned into like a crow, if I'm not mistaken. Twitter was going crazy when it happened. I don't want to get a copyright. What should I put in copy? Because even melodies can get you banned. Or sorry, get you copyright. Well, no, copyright claims are fine, but strikes, I'm not a big fan of. I'm gonna head out now. Is everyone leaving? If everyone's leaving, then I guess I'll probably be leaving too. Probably make like a proper like BRB screen. No, I had one at some point, but I don't know what happened to it. So, see, it is almost 1, so I think it's probably a good... Lord, I've been live for about like 3 hours, so I think it's a good point to stop. So I will be probably going... I gotta go get my wings at some point. I'm very hungry, so I will be out and about at some point. Bye-bye.